Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in
musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. But they can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Randy, why you taking?
when chicken say, it's a classic. When chicken say,
with your friends, who gossiping every day, you know. But I will ever take it. Sometimes I take it, so I eternal to be custody. You come to my house, you eat and you drink. Go to my neighbor, you can't say never me. What did they say in the cannot need to do? I be everything that I would do. No, just pass the better we can get you out. Not keep that, I didn't get it. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Everything activity is something that we produce. Get on there, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them use it.
Good morning, folks. A very pleasant and warm welcome. We want to welcome you to another edition of the program from the Pre-News here on Freedom FM 87.9. As a matter of fact, today is Thursday, and we are back to talk about what's on our mind. We promised you on yesterday that we will be here today to talk about whatever you guys have on your mind, like you wanted to do yesterday, but we had a topic. But it's good to be back. Today is Thursday, and I'm here. I'm being joined by one of our Radio LRB partners, Aliyu Masaleh. Good morning, Aliyu.
Good morning, Esther. Good morning to our Liberian people. My sister, how you doing? How's the country?
I'm fine. The country is we here. We looking at things. I'm telling you.
Yes, we pray everything goes well.
Definitely. So, folks, This is it. We quickly want to recognize our sponsors, Crime Stoppers Liberia. We want to recognize Maiwa and Sons Incorporated. We also want to recognize the Exodus Best Price store on Galley Street and the Old Road. My name is Esther Daku, and it's good to be here again. We have a lot on our mind. A lot of things are happening in our country, and these are things we want to talk about because it is our right. We have the right to talk about these things because Liberia belongs to all of us. And so what's on my mind this morning has to do with this whole issue of, Yeke and stuff like that. But just before we go into what we have on our mind, I want us to let's quickly take this excerpt. Let's go back to 2023, when this ruling party was in opposition. Some of the things they said that got us where we are today in this country. The very guy these people are trying to prosecute, this is somebody who was accepted in the society for what they do, for what they say, they were healed and all of that. Let's take this excerpt quickly, and then we will come to talk about what we have on our mind, because Liberia, but this is it. This is the country we find ourselves in, and we have to live with it. So let's drop this excerpt, and let's hear what okay, I don't know, but I'm finding it so difficult to play from my laptop. What is going on? Okay, we will still take this excerpt, but we're going to talk about what's on our mind, and we will come back to this. We will play this. This is going to play. And because, this is Liberia. A lot of things happen. People say things at the end of the day. They want others to forget about what they say because they are in power. They feel like
Well, you can play from the laptop. Try it from your phone. Maybe it will play from your phone. If you got it on your phone.
Yes, I do have it on my phone, but my phone doesn't take the regular jacks. But I will use the other means. Let's see quickly. I think we'll use the microphone to do this. Okay, we're here. Let's have it.
Who calls themselves a staunch supporter of the opposition and think you can forward somebody?
Now, just before we play this excerpt, this is the Minister of Information, the current Minister of Information speaking, Jeremy McPeer. And he made these statements 2023 during the election period.
Who calls themselves a staunch supporter of the opposition and think you can forward somebody, okay? You need to see the doctor. This man is a clear example of what commitment not to individual or to a country. Everything is very reliable when you say about Liberia. My respect for Yeke is high. The guy is exemplary as far as commitment to the cause of the people, to the interest of the people is. And a lot of them are like that. It's not like just the messaging, right? But they are like that. And my respect for Yeke, anytime. There's a friend of mine. We got personal friendship. He's a journalist. I just forget the man. He's in Yeke district. He better come in my inbox telling me all the time he's running in the place and blah, blah, blah. Why would I support? I said, my man, there's no way. If my mom goes to that district and say they're running there, I will support Yeke over my mom. That's what I told you.
Well, this is it. And sometimes that's why when someone say or people say words are like punk on a shelf. I mean, they never get rotten. They are always there. And we will remind them of these things they said. Today they want to impeach Yeke because Yeke is saying the things he's saying. I mean, this is somebody this government created. You created Yeke. We all remember during the opposition days, some of the inventives Yeke used in the public as a sitting lawmaker. He was hailed for it. You put his hands up, you can hear the information minister. You heard what he said. He said, anybody who is sound in the mind in that district will vote Yeke. So why today you want to impeach Yeke? This is what I have on my mind. Why are we thinking about impeaching Yeke? This is something you created. You created this Yeke that we have today. And then you are unable to swallow him? This is sad for our country. It is acceptable. It was acceptable yesterday. Today, it cannot be accepted. It is what it is. We have to accept Yeke for who he is. Go ahead making new Yeke. He's not. But Aliyu, let's hear what's on your mind. Let's hear what's on your mind, and then we can talk to the people.
Esther, thank you. There.
Mhm.
The problem about Unity Party, they feel that they are entitled to. They feel like Liberian only belongs to the Unity Party, and no other person own Liberia other than Unity Party. So for that reason, they are the only people that can do anything in the country, and nobody should question them. They feel so entitled to, and that's not good. Like today, you just played this, and this is why we will keep reminding them of what they did in the past and what they said. If you listen today or on social media, when what the guy named Mo Ali were welcoming Yeke Koluba to one of their program, see how you welcome him. The fearless soldier, he says it the way he sees it. He cares less. So if you think you can put signature together, you can do him nothing because he's not even depending on the salary that you pay him. All of these things, when he was welcoming Yeke on one of their program, Mo Ali. Today they want to go after Yeke. And you listen to Yeke say it. Today, this audio, they are all out there on social media when Yeke was telling them, if you think you're voting for me, so that the next person that will become president, I will not talk, don't vote for me. Because we don't want somebody that we can say Liberia problem and old age problem, no. If you think you will vote for me, so tomorrow when Joseph Boakai become president, I shouldn't speak, no, don't vote for me. If you think you will vote for me that when Alexander Kubi become president, I shouldn't speak, no, don't vote for me. Because now I did it with President Weah, and all of y'all happy, they say yeah. So if the next president come tomorrow, if they do the same thing President Weah is doing, I will use words that I never used for President Weah. He told them, and they all agreed to it. So it's like they were just like, let's just use it to get to power, then we go against it. Because the Unity Party, they are called the Users Party. They are good at using people and dumping them. So is that's just what they did to Yeke Koluba. Oh, let's just use him because he's vocal, he's doing this, he's doing that. We will use him when we come to power. When he try it, we will see how we impeach him, we'll get rid of him. And this is what they are heading to now. Like Dara Zedon said, Yeke didn't change. They don't want change. Because everything Yeke is doing today, those were things that he was doing in the past. And you celebrated him. You hail him. You brought him. You hold him in your chest. Before Joseph Waka, he will call Yeke. Oh, Yeke are eating tobogi today, are eating pepper soup. Yeke was his beloved child at that time. And today, Yeke is going after you for not fulfilling your promises. While you told the Liberian people you were coming to do, to liberate the Liberian people, to rescue them, to change the country. People say, oh yeah, President Baka, this old man, he been in government for a very long period of time. Looking at his age, when he became president, he after to live like kind of luxury life and think he will be able to transform this country. People say he had the experience, but today, what is the experience? What have they done? What have they changed? They are even worse, Congo men say worse than the CDC administration. And today they want Yeke to keep quiet. So I don't really know if those people, they are really legally guided and minded. Like Jeremy Pia said, anybody who have sound mind, you will vote for Yeke. So if you get sound mind, you will continue to support Yeke, just how you were supporting him during George Weah administration when he was vocal on George Weah. So you're trying to tell us now that you not don't have sound mind. Because when they are crazy man, we hate Yeke for what he's doing. Now you call Yeke crazy man, you are the most craziest person. Because these were things that he was doing yesterday when you celebrated him. You embrace him. And that the same thing he continue. So you only want him to be critical on George Weah for corruption, bad governance, and other things. But when you come to power, you're doing it, he shouldn't talk. So is that the law you can have for Liberia? Is that the law the United Party get for the country? That the thing George Weah was doing, you're criticizing up and talking from power, and you're doing the same thing today, but nobody should criticize you because you feel entitled to that the country belongs to you, that you can do things and nobody should question you. So all that thing they're doing, they're just wasting their time. Even if you put signature together today, you suspend Yeke, you impeach him. That will not, it will not silence him from speaking. He will still speaking the country. Maybe you were treating the Prophet Key now. You say, okay, he no more lawmaker. Let arrest him and put him so beach. Yeah, because he no more lawmaker now. We are already impeaching him now, holding no more position in the country. And that Yeke, that whole Prophet Key, something that little people start away. They just did it to put fear in people. Their main target is Yeke Koluba, and this is where they are heading to. The people, they're not focusing to govern this country at all. Since those people came to power, this is why I can ask them, what have the United Party done to impact the lives of Liberian people within Mosoralo County? Under Mosoralo, me asking question. Let's forget about all the other counties. Just the capital, Mosoralo County, what have the government done? Because I have not seen nothing. You see, yesterday you said George Weah was building road, he was destroying the country. George Weah was building hospital, he was destroying the country. Building parks, infrastructure development and things across the country, you are saying he was destroying the country. What have you people done different? That the same thing you continue. So if George Weah was actually destroying the country, if this thing were destruction, so what have United Party done different now to say, oh yeah, they have transformed this country? So if George Weah were not to be doing this thing, the people were just coming sit over there. They get no clue how to run a country, and Liberia was just going to go backward more than the way it is going today. Because everything you criticized yesterday, you say was destruction. That the same platform that you're on today. Joseph Boakai on record by saying the road George Weah was building was sour road, but he came today that the same sour road he continue. So if George Weah was not to put money for all these projects and to say no money was there, how will the government function? But all the work they're doing today, 75%, the funds were already there and they just continuing them. And which of course I will grade them 100% when it comes to that. And I will also grade the previous administration, because if they were not to lay that roadmap, United Party were going to be a failure. 3 years that the government had not traveled to come back to bring us sin to start any signature project of their own. But when the George Weah project, then they continue that they condemn yesterday, they criticize. So a George Weah were not to lay the road for this project. Why were the Unity Party going to start from? Because one day President Buhari go out here to come and say, oh, we brought $10 million, we coming to build a hospital, we coming to build a school. He promised Liberian people that they were going to build 600 housing units beginning February during his sonar address. This is March. One hot, they even say pull down yet. You see? I don't really know. Yaka Koluba, they didn't do anything wrong. Just yesterday, he was critical on George Weah, and you say yes, he's the fearless soldier. He says it as he sees it, and today he's saying it as he's seeing it. Why should you people go after him? You will be using millions of dollars again just to be paying lawmakers to put signature together. Because everything is money spending in our house. Nobody will go put their signature on paper for free. Just hire the removal of Funatikofa. Now you will say no money to fund the security to go protect our people in Guinea. I mean in to Guinea and Liberia border. You will say no money. But now you will be putting money together to be paying lawmakers 10,000, 15,000 just to put signature together to impede Yeke Koluba. Why the government can focus? You see, the city you came to power, according to Darius Delon, the fearless person, something said that you're not supposed to go after Funatikofa. You're wasted up to 9 months, almost a year, just to remove him. All that time, you know what you could be doing in the country. And at the same thing today, see what is going on in Lofa County. Our people, when they are going to bed, all their bundles are fixed. That anytime they expecting anything to happen, just how we used to be doing the world. The moment you hear boom, you wake up your bundle on your head, you running going. This is how our people are living in Lofa County. Till today, President Buhari come up to tell us what led to the situation that is going on in Lofa County today. The government can come and tell us. Then they say people are carrying on unethical behavior. Also, if you say people are carrying on unethical behavior, say that to Jeremy Pia and your surrogate. Because you people in Jeremy Pia can come out and tell Liberian people, if you say the government is not doing anything, you can let go your arm so you can go and go for it. Is that how our information minister should speak? Uselessly, recklessly, and irresponsibly? You don't do that. I know how those people went to school. This is why God can say their Suke degree can work in America but Liberia. They will come to America, they get all the BSc, all the master, all the PhD. But they will BSc down playing video game whole day. Only Liberia that degree they can work. You able to be working in America, yeah, such a thing happening, you go there as an information minister or government official to go say that kind of useless and reckless talk that in Liberia they can do it because people will praising them. If you people can clear the air to Liberia and tell them what is happening to Makoma or Sodoma whatsoever border in between Guinea and Liberia, this is what happened that led to this situation right now. But you don't want to come out clear to tell the Liberian people. You keep telling them, oh yeah, we are negotiating, we are working on things, but you can't tell them the root cause of what is happening today. The government don't want to be transparent, and you're campaigning on transparency. That anything you're doing, you will be transparent to the Liberian people. Anything that going on, but you lie on that. You want to go after Yeke today. You have to stop this thing. Liberia not belong to Unity Party that only you can do things that nobody can question you. Yesterday, Yeke spoke against George Weah and his administration. He insulted George Weah, his wife, his mother, the former vice president, and other prominent people in the country. And you say, yeah, he was a fearless man. He's the hero. But today, you carry on the same corruption, the same bad governance and other things. You want him to remain quiet. Is that the law Unity Party love Liberia, think Liberia, build Liberia? That's where your motto is. What you people showing to us today. Thank you, Esther.
Yeah, thank you, Ali. You took you took enough time, and Tunis is here. Tunis has joined us. Tunis, welcome to the show. Let's get our weather report, and then we can hear what's on your mind. We have a lot of things, a lot of things happening. I think you guys heard from Page Africa report where Macron have said no to President Buhari concerning.
I just read it because front page always send me every day through my
Okay.
email. Yeah, I subscribe to them. They always send me
Okay, yeah.
all their news through my
That's
email.
about
I
it.
just read it. Yeah, see, that's another one. We all the contact they say, hey, President Bwaka get. He was
Yeah.
slapping the
So
face by
so
Macron.
Aliyu, just a minute. Let's get our weather report, and we can continue on that topic.
Yeah. Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Esther. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to Mama Liberia. Salam alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your weatherman, Suleiman Hashim Tunis. Every morning we are here to at least prepare you for the rest of the day and the days to come. And weather today, as it is for now, we have 85 degree in the Monrovia area, mostly cloudy. You're going to have a lot of sunshine today. If it rain, then I mean somebody's sitting somewhere in that village doing something. But precipitation, which is chances of rain, is about 10%. So likely it may not even rain at all. But this you got a lot of sun blazing over Monrovia this today. Because we're already almost out of the morning. Wind is only 5 miles per hour. Humidity right now is stands at 62. It's a little bit humid in the area, in Monrovia area. Tomorrow, Friday, it's same blazing sun. Hey, let me give you what it really feel like today. 85, but feels like 91. So it's like you're in the 90. The sun, the way the temperature today. Tomorrow is the same. Tomorrow even worse. Tomorrow is 87 on the radar, but feel like 95. So 95 degree anywhere in this world is very, very hot. Very hot. The only place that is not is more than hot is somewhere like Dallas, Houston, Texas area, because they always in the Houston and Arizona. And when you say the heat, that's the area you really, really find heat, which is like almost 3 digits. They're over 100. All right. So every houses are there, they compare them to put air conditioner in their homes. Because when it's summertime, it go up to 3 digits. Sometimes 110, 115, 120. So that's very hot. And you are close to that because if you're in the 90, that's not the easiest sun over there right now. So Friday is going to be very hot for you. It's 37, but feels like in the 90. Saturday, same Rick Monroe, but Saturday you get a little bit the weather will little bit will be cool down a little bit, even though the temperature will be high, but the sun will not be too blazing in the morning area. The morning area it will start like everything is cool, calm, and quiet. It will be mild and mostly cloudy. But as the day goes by, reach to 12, 1 o'clock, the sun that will come, you will even run away from it because it's on Saturday. Trust me, it's going to feel like almost 100. That's how high it's going to be. But probably, as time goes on, it will change. Sundays, the same. Whoa, Sunday 87 and something like that. So, this day from now to Sunday, don't think about rain. The rain, no rain in the forecast. Really, tell you the truth. So Thursday today, the only rain I see is 10%. Friday, same 10%. Saturday, same 10%. Sunday, same 10%. But the humidity is very high. Okay, so do not expect rain these few days. The weekend is going to be a very, very, very tough weekend when it comes to the weather. So prepare for it and get ready. Dress accordingly. Okay? Dress very, very light when you are doing outside on your outside job. But if you inside also, you cooking, don't do too much heat in the house and drink a lot of water when it's hot. Drink a lot of water. Okay? That's our advice from Freedom FM. So that's your weather report. Do not expect any rain these few days from now to Sunday. If the rain come, hey, so be it. But I'm not expecting any rain. The sun going to be blazing, and the heat at night going to you'll be uncomfortable when the heat comes at night. Especially those who don't have air conditioner and fan. And even if you have those things, but you don't have electricity, then so be it. You will be among those who like you don't even have it. So that's your weather from Freedom FM. Say you hear from the weatherman Tunis. Back to you, Esther. Thank you again. What happened with our man?
You mean Gus?
No, not Gus. Wendell.
I also don't know it, so hopefully
He probably got stuck in traffic.
Yeah, that's he hasn't gotten to me yet. But Aliyu, let's even though you have taken almost all our time,
What's that, Aliyu?
let you learn on this Bwaka and Macron thing quickly, then we can hear from
Who's that, Aliyu or me? You talking about me?
Aliyu.
No, for the Bwaka and Macron thing, for me, nothing much because President Bwaka, he's now member of the United Nations Security Council. And the last time he went Guinea, he and Sierra Leone president, this man already tried the same thing on Sierra Leone, and now he brought it to Liberia. That man, he's an aggressor. I see no reason for you to even say go sit there to talk to him. Because y'all went there, y'all were sitting there, man, were not even there to welcome you. See, such a embarrassment, disgrace, and humiliation, you should have been there. But to tell you he had no interest in you, so y'all were there sitting waiting for him. And I think this whole thing are happening between Liberia and Guinea right now. President Bwaka, with the position you have now on the United Nations Security Council, you are to call your MRU country and someone doing it for what is happening. But like I said, there is something deeper under this. This is why up to now they don't want to be transparent to the Liberian people. Why you couldn't call ECOWAS attention to this? Because you people are all part of ECOWAS. But he couldn't do it because when he was trying to remove Fonati Kofa, when ECOWAS came, he slapped them in their face that they should go by. So today he can call ECOWAS to say, oh, this is what happening between Liberia and Guinea. He had to call Emmanuel Macron. What Macron had to do with that? So the man slapping in your face to get in front of me. You go by and go settle your thing and get nothing to do with it. That's the experience they say he have. That's the wisdom that he have. Yes, so that's just it.
Okay, so let's hear from you. I don't know what's on your mind, but we've been talking about this Yeke issue. You know, there are a lot of things happening in our country. I bet you've been following some of them. You want to let us know what's on your mind so we can go to the telephone lines.
Yeah, need to pray God for Liberia because our poor people depend on us to at least take good care of them, protect them, but we're feeding them, we fail them every day. I mean, how on earth a Liberia, sovereign country like us, civilized country like us, we sit down, another country just came in and crushed in us and get into our territory, set a buffer zone there. I'm hearing that they're even collecting taxes right now. All of this happening. And we sit in and say we're going through diplomacy to get it resolved. I mean, before diplomacy, we got to go through the same way they behave. We need to send military personnel to at least protect the land, push the people back, then we talk about diplomacy. But somebody can come in your house, you take part of your room, your bedroom, sitting in there, say the bedroom, that portion of the bedroom for him. You, your children, all of you are there. You say, oh, let's go five this man and go to a parent and report him there. Push him out of the room first, let him be sitting outside, and then we talk. But we are like Liberian, I feel that, we get mouth on each other. We quick on turning against each other. Then when really things that we're supposed to pay attention to, we do not. Things that really, really bothering us, that's what we embrace. And we become weaker. We started this when Doe in power, when Taylor was coming. We all jubilated, let Taylor come. Taylor came, we saw the result. Right after Taylor War, the 14 years war, I just bring your attention to some of the things we do to ourselves. And it always comes back to haunt us. When Taylor came after the 14-year war, we lost almost 250,000 of our loved ones. Time for election. We were chanting in the street, you came a pa, you came a ma, I will vote for you. We voted for that man overwhelmingly. 70-something%. We put him in power. Okay? Can you believe that? We were so naive. The same thing happened. Jowiah came in, we did. Jowiah was so in our interest. He did everything to bring down the presidency to our foot. He used to come, he used to build homes for poor people. He used to come out to make the presidency look so simple to the boys, to us in the street, play game with us. When people houses burn, he come there, he build new home for you. We all experience it. It started right there in our nose, right there, Popo Beach. When Popo Beach got some problem happened to Popo Beach, the people lost most of their home. He went and built some decent home there for them, free of charge. No president ever done that. Okay, big places for our children to play when they come from school. Decent places that were never, ever in Liberia or in Monrovia. Big hospital where people never thought hospital would ever be built there. Big decent marketplaces for us. Places that when women go to market, their children have area to go and play. Nobody respected that. Make roads so that we can drive freely. Where there was no rules, he put rules there. Can you believe it? Right in time for election, we all went against this very man. You harmonize my salary, I will harmonize my vote. That's what brought us here today. That's exactly what brought us here today. Ungratefulness, selfishness. Okay, the man saying, oh, our money, they stole our money. What money? How many presidents have done what George Weah did in the future and the most difficult years in our life, when people were dying all over the world with COVID? And Liberia was one of the countries that they were praised at the United Nations the way they took care of the COVID. Go and search for this, you will see it. Liberia, George Weah, his government, when he was building the 14 military hospital, people were laughing at him, mocking him. Their hospital today is one of the best hospitals in the country. And it was the best hospital during the COVID. But we Liberians, we really need to know what's really good for us and what is not good for us. 12 years, Unity Party were in leadership. Nothing so much they did for the country. Nothing so much. 12 years. The most money ever entered Liberia was that 12 years. But they stood in front of us and they told us that they squandered everything. No car went bankrupt. The president took responsibility. All of that, we forgot about it. The man who came and did so much in our interest, we say no to him. I'm not saying George Weah to come back to leadership. We should just know what we want. I wish he will come back. If he come back, I'll be so happy because he got a lot to do for the Liberian people. He's a good-hearted man. He got the country at heart. Believe me. You may not want to hear this, but this is the truth. All right, you can hate me or hate someone, but the person is doing good for your child. At least supposed to give him some credit. Okay, he's not just there blacking you. Look at the president right now and his children. Look how rich they became in these few years that they just became president. Look how rich. Look how the children end up being lavishing money in a yacht all over. These are the things that they're making mock of the Liberian people. Then when you talking, he say you don't like the woman. The woman have no credibility in the entire region. You going jumping from one president going all the way to Macron. The man who don't even have respect for you. That he the one you going to lay complaint to. You even reach the man rejecting you, denying you. All right, you even reach to you, he deny you. People even say that you even reach to him, you even talk to him. All right, you in the Mano River Union. Y'all went to a conference about this issue. It never resolved. Now you're coming back. Let me come to the Yeke Koluba. They coming to penalize Yeke Koluba. They should penalize all the lawmakers then that went to the border coming back on the highway, jubilating, singing song. What were they celebrating? What were they celebrating? They should penalize them too. We saw that live on video. It's a mockery. You went somewhere, you see people encroaching into your country. They move your citizens from their residence and move them somewhere else. You didn't even know where they are. And you coming on the highway jubilating, singing song like you succeeded in whatever was going down. So my sister, my girl, Esther, look, it's too much to say, but we can never finish saying it. Let me tell you, we will just hit the point. And these are the things that are giving we the Liberian the headache. We are too naive. When things come, we do not sit down and process it. We just get into it, disrespect it, and it comes back to haunt us. Yeke Koluba, whatever happened to Yeke Koluba, I don't have time for that. Whether he be removed from that house or whatever happened, they are the one, they are contributed to what we are going through today.
Exactly.
All right. So I don't care what happened to Yeke Koluba. I have no pity for Yeke Koluba. Believe me, I don't have nothing. Whatever happened to him, let me deal with it. I don't see who one like me. I will be doing injustice to myself if I find pity for Yeke Koluba. I pray for him. Whatever happened to him, I'm not praying anything harmful to happen to him. But whatever happened to him in this government, he called for it, and he deserves it because he's a lunatic in the whole system. He's a lunatic. Believe me. Let me stop here and send control back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your points. Just before we go to the telephone lines, right? I just want to say this. Yeke should not be the center of what's happening in our country. It should not be the center of our discussion right now. Our whole focus here right now is how to get those people out of our country. The land they are currently occupying belongs to Liberia. And we are not willing to give that land out. We are not going to give that land out. So I don't know what you guys are doing. Your president jumped and went to France, jumping over ECOWAS. Because at the end of the day, he knows that he doesn't have the face to go to ECOWAS. When we had a speakership issue going on in this country, when ECOWAS tried stepping in, what did they do? Did they listen to ECOWAS? So out of shame, they cannot go to ECOWAS. And Macron have already sent it back to the regional body. How can you go back to your regional body when you do not respect your regional body? What is he coming back to ECOWAS to do? First of all, you drum over them, which is a disrespect. When you have an issue in your region, you handle it with your regional body first before you run out there. The man ran to France. Now Macron is sending him back. He doesn't have anything to do between what's happening between Liberia and Guinea.
Esther, I'm not cutting you off. You're 100% right. We have a giant in the ECOWAS, which is Nigeria. You didn't even reach to them. Powerhouse like Nigeria, you pass over them in the ECOWAS.
The same man that you give the man job to a man. Now the man have the man job. He's handling the man job.
Yeah, that's the man job we handling. Then when they sit in the outside, they disrespect the leadership.
I'm telling you.
But
Exactly.
then the second handle it.
And that's one of the things, the exact things the people, I am so grateful that at this particular point in our country's history, these are the people that are in power. They know it all people, the people who knows everything, who have 40, I don't know how many years experience. These are the people we have in power right now. And I'm so glad about that. Let's see how you guys handle this thing. Because all we know is that we do not want to go to war. We do not want to go to war. We don't know how you guys are going to handle that thing, but you got to handle it. You people are the men. You'll handle the men's job. Let's go to the
Esther,
telephone line.
my sister, what is happening? It can never ever happen under a George Weah administration. Never. First of all, George Weah used that same river when he was carrying on infrastructural development across Lofa County. They used that river, taking sand and things from there. Why Guinean government they didn't come to take over our place to come and seize their machine they were using at that time? But now this government, you're telling Liberian people what actually led to this, and this is what they don't want to do. They jumping
Exactly.
from here to there. This is what they don't want to do. Why anytime this they didn't happen in 12 years? George Weah says here he used that place. Why Guinean government they didn't take over? Why they never came to seize machine under Joseph Boakai administration? They will never tell you what they did. This is the people that talk about transparency.
Esther, we are in a mess. But pretty soon you will see Foya will be in Guinea.
Yeah, somebody said Waka will use Guinea passport. He will have to have Guinea passport to be able to reside in Foya after he retires.
Look, you know, when you are not citizen, when you are not citizen of the country, you sometimes, if you are lucky to get a position from a permanent position like the way Boakai is, you have no regard for the people in the country. Boakai, look, people would say that he's a Liberian from Lofa, but Boakai is a Sierra Leonean. All right, deep down he himself knows that, but people were denying this because they don't want to admit the fact. So he really don't care too much about Liberia, how we feel about our country. How are you president? Somebody come and encroach into your country, my sister, far inside. All these years we've been living, and that now you there. What we got the army for? What our taxpayer they eating 3 times a day. The army is the most successful entity in Liberia. They eat 3 times a day. They ain't doing nothing. Just Armed Forces Day, they come and perform in front of us. Just Armed Forces Day. Besides that, tell me what the army is doing in Liberia. But eating 3 times a day, they slaying her in the best place. You go to their barracks, it's one of the decent area. Okay? Go and find out for yourself. They there. Things like they happening. They're not even there. Policeman, RG got to go there. What the police got to go to do on international level? Police is internal affair. That issue is supposed to be resolved by the military.
To tell the people, if the people say you don't draw water from this well, you don't draw water from the well, you just leave it. We handle it. That's what they tell me.
Okay, then let them handle it the best way they can. We pray that Nigeria will stay with us by the grace of God. Right.
We're not going to relinquish any land to nobody. So let's take calls. Call us on 0776-104-104, 0865000104. These are the numbers you can call us on and be a part of the show. Let's hear what's on your mind today. Lots of things to talk about. But let's hear you. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you join us from.
This is Benjamin Moore, calling from Congo community.
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Oh, answer, I got a few questions to ask. What our president went Guinea for?
Want to eat food with want to eat dinner.
Because they reinforcement at the border. You guys don't joke along because they say they go to the border to do what there. They never read them when they tell her going to my father house to give them the beer. They got come on, they went to that border. So they can't say the play for gateway they got wrong. They want to know what happened to that place. That's not bomb.
They're trying to deviate our attention from the border issue. That's what they're bringing Yeka Koluba for.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. Let's come to this person. Hello, welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you join us from.
Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Daku. My name is Ellis. We are in our journey from the Johnsonville.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just want to appreciate the United Party government for the massive development that they are carrying on in this country. Like for example, the RIA road that we have started, I want to appreciate Waka for just coming and just chakra the road and putting up. And I also want to appreciate Waka for making the citizen to leave the beautiful Omega market that President we are close to encourage the citizen to leave that place and come back to read it and sell for read to be or no go soon. I also want to appreciate Waka for constructing the road that President was finishing from Freeport to Douala. We're not going nowhere here 3 years and I even read from my page. I want to appreciate Waka. And I also want to encourage the citizens of Liberia to continue to vote for Waka so that the experience without teaching school, so that our university can be a chair around. I think I want to appreciate the citizens of Liberia. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. Let's go to another person. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Esther. I told you this morning from the most abundant district in Maserati, district number 4, where the common people are lost hope and aspiration in its leadership because they have killed the people. My name is T1P Willie. I'm the common people chairman. Hello, Esther.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much. Esther, you see, I don't know how it will be like. When I wanted to see, I don't think Yeka Koluba or something. When I want to go for pre-election, we just take care of Yeka, but they are going to do it that time. We are going to go for any by-election, carrying Yeka on our ballot, making sure that you get that. So then you forget about distracting our mind, our attention to the real issue of the border crisis and our president going to the Madam Macron. See, Esther, for the 2 years, the students was just disappointed. Because the first thing Macron was doing, in whatever he did, was to tell Mr. Bagai, Mr. Bagai, you lack all the experience. You just jump over all of the other diplomatic or tenure and get rushed. Macron is not very Bagai, but you are telling Bagai, no, before you come to me, you got to go to 1, 2, 3 steps when they are still someone can do the last exam. But those are things that can happen when you get a leader that comes to power and behaving arrogantly and behaving aggressively and now match themselves where they kind of push you sorry for the sound of the car. When they are put that kind of portion, they put at this direct portion. So when you put on the book at this direct portion, you are very proud and you feel that everything you do is the best thing. When are you making mistakes there? Nobody seems to see can have the time to correct you. Because you are always presenting yourself that you know it all. So there's know it all government. They will suffer it because they know it all. Nobody's going to show them the way. And because they don't know the way and they are pretending that they know it all. So Charlie Willie and Liberia are going to suffer the ripple effect of it. So that's the outcome or election for that will make our decision. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go to this person. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm William Akwe.
Welcome to the show, William Akwe. Go ahead.
Thank you. I want to speak to Joseph Boyka. We don't want for our people to die in Rufa. Let's get someone fella. And that is the kind of Fed minister, the resources they pick for that and they care about again. They now still get a costly and going to Guinea. And the issue will not be resolved, that they say all those things. They still get a machine. So why don't they the poor resources that they go and diamond the truth and let it get back to the people?
Is it for did you investigate? Is it for the people?
Yeah, but the people shame boundary or the human shame boundary. How you go deep into the resources, Jerry? How you thinking? That's only when look at family, I'm gonna be aware. Because poor are benefiting from our grief. That's why I'm not gonna be sure.
Thank you for calling. Let's go to another person. Hello, welcome. Tell us your name and where you join us from.
Hello, my name is Pamako. Thank you for the talk on discussion. I want to say, Brother Tony, Salam alaikum. How are the fan? For long,
Walaikum salam.
You know, for me, a lot of people look at the issue here, they put out issue to be big thing. Even though it's big, but I won't comment making it big. Before you go to the international panel, call your two former presidents, the religious leader, the Justice Council, the National Council, will the elders from civil society, set again, but the problem before then, you move to Guinea, how to solve the problem. But going far often, you got your brothers and sisters in the country, every man and area alone. You cannot reach a president, former president, but you can reach a former president, Ellie. And the Zana Kumene, the elders are in the country. Lower Portland, they are here. Why should the people together? We all need to work together for the movement of the country. I mean, when you become president, now you are president for everybody. Single they cannot run the country. And they did it to our president to call the former leaders to set again and try to find for the particular issues so that they cannot go beyond our boundary. I'm appealing to him, let him help the people, the religious leaders, that they sit together and discuss about the Guinea issue. Thank you. This is my view, please.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Let's keep taking more calls. Let's see this one. Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you join us from. Go ahead.
Well, that's the way it's on my mind. For everything you are going to the country now, I bring my that you can get what that. What's that? So, right after the war, when was here killing our war, I mean, when we were killing each other, but I had a power, you know what, I remember all these things that they got there. So, if you want to think it's very easy because you say at the time, you didn't want to get the end of the reconstruction, and you want to hear about the end of that. Don't be happy. Don't wear your work for the don't be happy for paramedics. Don't be happy, and then it's the so we will just 5,000. That can country have 5,000 men. But 20 years ago, then the work, you got all of the 5,000 men, you get 2,500 men here. That's enough. That's your whole country because the fire is that I can tell you to the mouth. They don't know the sound that you with all the 2,500 men, you will never try to stand that you will never see. Because it is real. We have nothing. I mean, the Guinea cannot spread that you are a lot of fear when you buy equipment. We have people here that was trained by Israeli. They were yes, and I said, because of wickedness, that all the people in Israel and found out that because number together control everything they are possible. So, I said, the problem you want is one to run the problem for because this was what they got. Don't really have it for people and people get strength. We don't go to the world, you want to do our strength. But instead, now I have got a student in the woman one day you wanted to become president, thank you for president, you did that. I don't know what I'm going to do. If you're a president, someone will say, somebody who's there, I will put up one that is not an president will stay down to vote for, but we put up for the new president for 2 years. I need to for the country. She got here to go for a Marizona, someone I guess before the political Marizona, I get so angry because people not here for the mama. You put it people are here for the country. Thank you, man.
You already did enough talking though. So let's take another person quickly. Let's hear you. What is your name and where you join us from?
I'm taking for the follow.
Welcome, patient.
I mean, say one shot of my gun.
Yeah. And that's all?
One shot of my gun. We are 2 shots. We are. That's all.
Go ahead, man.
If you did another experience I on it. The other experience, you get one experience in diplomatic. But that one experience diplomatic. That's all. You woman, what I can do for them. The people coming here, another money again to spoil it. So RLJ to remove, you can go back. The issue for Lopa.
Why the Guineans to your border?
Yeah. When you talk it, they say we're doing diplomacy. You will use diplomacy to move, you can go back. You can go back without move. But the new diplomacy means. When we tell the force, you tell your papa to go and settle the parent in that Lopa. That is for Cuba. That also is being built with diplomacy. Then why you move your cat now? They see people answer. What are school? They people into listen to what are school. That means you hear the answer in your community into yet to ask the parents. What school say? They know school learning. But today, they tell you what are school are criminal. They are the people pay. They are the people pay. That's why you're saying, you know what I'm talking. What's supposed to be everywhere? Yes, school learning. What school say? Yeah, they make it fun. They make it fun. So they now they can't listen to what else. Who don't want to listen to what else? You see how they follow? They put fake. No star man in a man will impede your call back. No star man in a man will impede your call back. Why is not creating a new course like the old course they make it? And why not you want to impede your call back? But they can call back 14% and we are corporate ball. Let Baka say that. They were clapping. What goes around comes around. When you get child answer, when the child is insulting, for stop it, when you go in and you the mother, they were insulting. They put a pressure you get back. What Baka go to Macron for? When you were taking the demo for that, you ever inform Macron? When you were digging the way, you ever inform Macron? How people Baka to know what the experience to settle the problem? Now, what we want in? That experience plenty. Hey, imagine yesterday, I was to my therapy. What making no momo laugh for somebody? You say the person who tells me your portrait. Now, I just say, how many years experience is there?
Hello?
I asked you, I said, how many years experience? But for now, we're not looking for 2 years experience no more. Because all experience is harder. I said before, I don't be anybody, I don't know your experience. I don't want experience, but we are not going to experience. Why behind? But if I say they get experience, they don't know nothing. Why you go to my phone for? When you're thinking of go over there, you inform my phone. Waka, go to RLG. Go to RLG, pay your bill, you get called by your good. But I think over.
Okay. All right, patient.
I get paid tax in the country again for Baka to support it.
Okay.
I get paid no tax. Tell me for example.
All right, patient. Let's take another person. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay.
This is Tony in Australia in the U.S. This is Edmond Khan.
Welcome, Edmond.
So it's quite frustrating, you know, but we don't really know now how to handle this thing. You know, right now, I don't know whether Baka know that he's not between two forces. He's battling with internal fight that he is trying to show with DK, and then also fighting externally. So I don't know which one he will handle, because when they started running with their narrative, they gone to Macron again. Then the ambassador of France provided the product classes for Baka yesterday. When I listened to that lady, and they start the same thing. There is I'm not too sure. I can confirm it. I say I'll reach out. Again, but even if they ever did, we have other diplomatic means here. We have ECOWAS, we have AU, and we have a managerial union. We can work with them, making sure that the peace that you guys want, you get a peace. And then we come to ask them, how do you jump over the first step, the second step, the third step, then you go way down. How will you do that? How will your police look at you in a West African setting? Today, when you were fighting to remove Fonati, ECOWAS made Sarah trip in Liberia. And you refuse to listen to you. The president even refused to have meeting with ECOWAS delegation. When they went to Capitol building to meet with a guy, they also rejected it. So when you are doing things, you think about tomorrow because you don't know what tomorrow brings.
Of course.
So the president acted as he is the only president in the world. He is the president of America, who is referred to as the world president. But he behaved that way. He had to know that tomorrow will come, and when the tomorrow comes, you should be able to work with other people.
Of course.
Everything that is happening in the Middle East is now going through the very allies that he got in the Middle East, because there are some Arab countries that America is working with. So he's now going through these very Arab people now to be able to negotiate with Iran so they can be able to bring this thing to an end. That's what you do. So who are you afraid now, Bobby? What are you going to? Then you saw demand God. Donald Trump will preside over everything today. He said, go into the air, from anywhere, do anything that you can do. You have to talk to somebody talk to somebody to make sure that he is returned, to make sure that issue is resolved. Then one more for you. You cannot even afford gas for yourself. Where are you? Why you want to be so like this and the end you are suffering off? Nothing going on. Talk to Grandma Ellen Johnson, you don't want to talk to her. Talk to George Weah. Let bygone be bygone. You don't want to do it. You want to do it on your own. Here we are. The Macron had to send you back to do the needful. Where are we? Yeah, I listened to one of the representatives, one GC from local country, justify why they were dancing on the roof. That representative is lying on the radio. We met with the Guinean people. They said they want fight. We better get up for long. People from Liberia side, we said we better get up for long. So we're not fight. So when we come in, what you want to do? That one begin with dancing on the roof. My brother and my sister together. We are together. Come on, man. That was a plan. You go to Lopa. The people are dejected. The people are distressed. The people are displayed. You are the representative of this. You didn't solve any problem. In fact, you are calling on electricity to go and start resetting them. Then on your way back to Monrovia, you start dancing on the road. Only to can't tell us, because you were able to be with Guinea, they said they want to fight, and Liberia did not want to fight. What really had entered the Burkina Bishop? What really had entered the government? Is it the bastard that had entered the bastard that was installed where they got to go play music before soccer to inside? Is it the same bastard that had entered the... Because I don't understand what really going on. Come on, man. Look. Once you are in all, you go through your tussle, you come in the room, heat, real heat. I'm Tony talking about. This is real hell that we are in this year. This is not Sunday, Sonny. Real heat we are in. The LEC are coming again with another live. The CIG line get private again. They try to work on it. We're not have stable current in 1 or 2 days time. We have stable current for it. The guy believes in life. He believes in going off. And this is not working for them. And that is why now everything has shown in the year now nothing going on. Thank you, man.
Thank you. And Mokar, thank you for calling. Let's hear more people talking about, the various issues on their minds. Welcome to the show. Go ahead. Well, we did not cut you off. Let's go to this other line and pick this person. Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you so kindly. Let me say pleasant good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to the team of panelists. Good afternoon to all your followers. This is Hussein. My name is Hussein Keo. I call from Jacobstown. Firstly, let me appreciate you for the opportunity always.
Say hi to Hussein for me.
No cables needed.
Hussein said hi. We say hi to everybody.
No, but say hi to him too for me, please.
So Tunis is saying hi to you. I'm sure he's hearing you.
So
You know, if they may greet everybody on it, as the panelist. I'm gonna cut him off. He knows that.
but you know how disciplined I am, so I'm gonna repeat.
Listen, go ahead. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you so kindly. So, this is one of the best day in a week. Like I always said, giving you the opportunity to freely express yourself, right, and with no interruption. So let me begin by saying thanks to the government. You know, every time we sit in our little corners and see the will the government is going about handling this issue, you know, for some of us, we really appreciate the government and all of its lieutenants, especially the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Look, let me register my disappointment for the very first time. I know many people won't like this. Look, Stem of Boba Molu had a press statement calling for the interventions of the United States U.S. Embassy to come and make some intervention in this entire crisis. Stem of all of civil society groups, all of the two major political opposition parties, the CC, the ANC, more particularly former President we all claim and very suspect to be the peace outcome in Liberia and the entire world, cannot make a statement or a remark on behalf of himself or the party. No, we should not pretend in this country. This critical time of our country where people listen to him around the world, he should not be coming out to make a statement, a very strong one, and to consult down the citizens in the country or to speak to his former counterpart. That's why a leader would do, as he claims to be a peacemaker. But as he speaks, he has not said anything. I'm so much disappointed, so much frustrated in the actions and inactions of the former president who has come out or even have a rating, a rating statement released on his behalf.
Hussein, I'm not cutting you off. Your very government that you have in power have several times said that this man is a bore, and you people consider yourselves or Bwaka to be the man. Bwaka is in power. Why is he not handling it? Why should we be the one speaking up?
So the regular political talks, the regular political, jobs.
Also, you guys know that it was a regular political talk at the time.
No, my dear sister, right? This time of our country, this particular time, this is a time where people to perform, that leadership. Police have not said anything for him. I don't care about it because you're not the president in the country. But the man who has the prospect, who don't know what the future holds, right? He said in his corner, watch, and will not say anything. Look, if any Liberian who love this country will speak to the fact that president, we have to make a statement.
So as we saying what he expect the government of Liberia to do, why he's not blaming the government of Liberia? Why blaming George Weah?
This issue, you cannot say and watch. This is your country. You are the former president. You should make a statement, that will send a caveat. If not, to concentrate the citizens of Yofa and Liberia at large. That is my biggest disappointment in him.
Well, you should be holding your president accountable for whatever that is happening in our country. Because first of all, why is he bypassing even his regional body that he's part of?
You questioned me. I thought you said what is on my mind.
I said what is on your mind, but what you are saying, we have follow-up questions to them. That's why I'm asking you.
What is the disappointment of this government? Let him say that to us too.
He doesn't have any disappointment about this government, I'm sure, because if he does, he would be saying that.
He said the government. Thankfully, he didn't say the president. I did agree with the government.
Okay.
You said disappointment, not disagreement.
Making sure the reckless and irresponsible statement. The private citizens like I call him born making reckless and irresponsible. We have condemned all of those.
Where did you condemn them?
Or on your sister show, on this show, I condemn.
We're talking about the border issue right now. The border issue. Talk about it. You condemn. You have disappointment on George Weah. What about your president? The steps he's taking. Tell us if it's an appropriate test or steps or what.
You cannot say the what. People say the president of Kenya has denied making intervention. He is your friend. Pick up the phone and call him. This is my country. Why?
Pick up the phone and call him. Also, you're trying to say Bwaka cannot handle what's happening, right?
No.
Why would you say no? So if he can handle it, why should other people be interfering in it?
So this is why you have to play a leadership role. And that leadership role has to be practical. Right?
Man, let that man go, man, please.
Yeah, so
he's not saying anything over there.
President Baga and the government.
Okay, thank you, Hussein. Your points are taken. Let's go to another person. We have others on the line. We also have to take their points. Hello, welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you join us from. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. Let us hear Hussein. One man is in the executive mansion, and that man is tasked with the responsibility of securing the borders of Liberia and taking care of the well-being of Liberia. And that man is Joseph Imam Boakai instead of George Weah. Or is Hussein still waiting that Joseph Boakai has killed and want to bring back our magnanimous President George Weah? Let him go and tell us. But last time I checked, the man who is controlling executive power is Joseph Imam Boakai. In the Constitution, the person who controls the power is authority. So why is he disappointing George Weah instead of Joseph Imam Boakai? Or have Boakai still in and he want a real leader and want to form a real leader? If that is the case, we think Senate Street, just as Brentford, Boakai has failed us. So therefore, let us call back former President Weah to lead Liberia, and I'm very, very sure 100% that he's going to give Liberia that better leadership that we need, because Liberia now is suffering leadership deficit. We are on bubble. We are being misled by this quote-unquote this is C1P Willie, and I join you from Tokyo to support. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's take some time out to read our comments. Let's read some comments quickly. We have let's have it. We have several comments here, but we're gonna take some. We have Henry Tito Chernion. He says, "Good morning, my Freedom FM family and the Radio LIB crew of Staten Island, New York City, with our weather report man, Uncle Tunis, and I'm watching from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the update." We have Human Roberts says, "Where is Austin Kawa? Why are you asking for Austin? This is not Austin's show. Austin is here in the evening hours. Follow the show at 8 o'clock." We have Moses Johnson. He says, yes. We have Morris Carr. He says, "I'm watching you guys from Buchanan City." We have Stanley Sharif says, "Good morning to the peaceful citizens of Buhitan, Kwakwa District, Grand Cape County, Western Liberia. I'm Stanley Sharif watching from Burrowfield City." We have Augustine Giflor says, "Good morning, Freedom FM. I'm following live from Delaware, USA." Stanley Sharif again says, "Honor this unprepared President Joseph Boakai. Liberians are going to bed with hunger while Joseph Boakai and his corrupt officials are secretly taking home millions of United States dollars on the daily basis." JNB said this, and I quote, "God is not making new land. If the land for Guinea, let Guinea take their land." Okay. And Stanley again says, Human Roberts, he's studying. Ben Cooper Jr. is watching from Muya M. Fofana says, "Good morning." Let's take one more comment. Josephine Sata Amensa says, "Good morning, Freedom FM." So far, these are all of the comments that we have. That we're going to read here today. We are running out of time. Let's take or squeeze in two more calls, and then we can call it a day. Welcome to the show. What is your name and where you join us from? Oh, I didn't cut you off. I don't know what happened. Well, let's take this other person. Hello, welcome. Hello. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I don't want Wushi to bring anything around Joshua because they don't do. How the man will talk? What they want for Joshua to do? Anytime Joshua coming into the country, they will deploy more manpower at our place. I'm going to put up. But now they know him. And we see they were passing around lying on the people Tony. Get any talk? Get three messing boy. Do they want? But now they know him. And your peacemaker. That was it. What's going on? They will not talk nothing. That is problem. Good problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're squeezing in one more call. and then we call it a day. Welcome to the show. What is your name? Where you join us from?
Good afternoon, Esther and Wendell.
Go ahead. Wendell is not here. Go ahead.
I'm Peter David Castle. I call from another street light in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. I think the national legislature really needs to be serious and focus on the major problem that is confronting the Liberian people currently, rather than getting into true reality or targeting an individual who continue to expose the ill in the society of this particular government. What Honorable Yeka Korba said, it is not land. The man said the land belongs to the Guineans. And just a month, Waka government has just proven that to us. They have spent more than 2-3 weeks on the land. And today, I hear from Lufa every morning. We call to get the information because we have our relatives there. People are telling us that to go to Sonoma now, we must have what we call the candidate. And that candidate is the Guinean citizen Adika. So what does that communicate to us?
You must have a Guinean citizen ID card before you enter that town.
Absolutely.
Is this information true?
It is true.
So if listen now, I'm asking a question. You just gave us information, so we have to know what you're saying. So you are saying Liberians are not allowed to enter there. That's what you're saying?
No way.
Even with their Liberian citizen ID card, they cannot enter there?
No, you can't enter there until you have a Guinean citizen ID card, what they call candidate. Because the guys are already, in their mind, the land is already for them. Then these are things that confronting the Liberian people. Then you have a group of people that sit at the heart of the legislature. They are not even focusing on that, talking about expulsion and expression of somebody. I think that's complete and being disservice to the Liberian people. And that's why we articulated to the people yesterday that this government is not going to do well. It is quite unfortunate that we have a government in power that cannot protect the sovereignty and the independence of our of Liberian society at our territorial border. It's very much bad. We are very different from there that they communicate with us every day and night. And from all the way Sonoma to under 4 years, you can find security apparatus. All the nearby villages, nothing is there. I think if you listen to Julia there, you visited the area the last time. So once you enter Sonoma, Liberia signal drop, and they will tell you welcome to Guinea. People are already installed all their internet service around there. Then you have a group of people over there sitting at the heart of legislature instead of them formulating policy or ideas, on how to tackle this particular issue. They are there targeting an individual who is exposing them. It's very much bad for our society. So the national legislature, I think people need to elevate your thinking horizon. You cannot do anything to Yeka Korba. Yeka Korba is from Lofa. He is speaking out of frustration to see a government that said they came to rescue, and these things are happening. Foreigners now are occupying our land, where our citizens are being displaced. They are looking for food all over. The last time the speaker visited there, he admitted and instructed the people out to go and establish the state camp and carry release. They just give them hope. So what do you think people would think? I mean, the government has failed. Then the Guineans have succeeded in taking down land. That's a reality. Nobody is going to bypass it. No, I would never sugarcoat anything. These are things that happened when the Civil War came into Liberia. That led to the... Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have exceeded your time, and we do not have the time to continue with you. But let's send controls to you guys quickly for your parting comments. Aliuma Salekos, let's close up.
Are you there?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess it's left. Anyway, we'll say thank you to our callers, but I would just want to respond to what our Unity Party man, Hussein Kiao, trying to allude to involving President Weah into this. President Weah need to be, if you want President Weah efforts, you have to invite him as a president. He can't just get up out of the blue and come intervene into Liberian government. You already don't like him. Then you ask him, even Unity Party, Madam Salif, Unity Party leadership. If you can remember, if you were still in Liberia or you remember the government, Madam Salif government, he invited President Weah and assigned him special allowance or allocated special funds to execute the duty that he asked him for, the peace mission he sent him to. Okay, so he can't just come in because you are a political leader and something happening in the country that you just come involve yourself in. No, you have to be invited into it, my brother. So do not take the blame from your party government to bring it into somewhere else just because you want to deviate people's mind. You're not saying nothing. Nobody's stupid here. If anybody's stupid, it's you guys that are stupid. So don't make us look stupid. I'm not insulting you. I just trying to tell you like it is. So please, when you want to see what's on your mind, tell us what is going on and how to resolve it. Bring an idea to your government. Why are you bringing it to CDC, to George Weah? Invite him if you surely know that he can solve the problem for you. Invite him in. Okay, then we'll accept it. But a man sitting in the corner, oh, he's a political leader. You didn't have political leaders can just perform because they're political leaders. I beg you, man. Invite him, please. All right? So yeah, thank you so much. You joined us tonight, this evening. We'll be here again to elaborate more on these issues. Thank you so much, Esther, for hosting. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week, Monday. Have a nice weekend.
Okay. Ali, are you there now?
Yes.
This is not the
Quickly.
Zayed Tower.
Yes, Esther.
Main entrance I need.
I'm just somehow frustrated.
I don't know how to go. No, I know the
Yes.
Zayed Tower.
Well, we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay. Sure, definitely. But folks, we have to go. We've been around since 11 o'clock. We will be here again on Monday, but the team will be here tomorrow with the throwback. My name is Esther Darlene Daku. I will be here on Monday again with another fascinating edition of the program. For the news, bye-bye from our end. Have a great weekend.
When chicken say, oh, it's so gossip.
My people, ArcelorMittal Liberia is taking one whole month telling everybody, for mainly people who are living in towns and villages near where the train can pass from Buchanan to Yekepa, to be very, very careful.
Yes, so train can move every day on Buchanan Yekepa train track. This is